Hey, Big Brother fans. It is Tuesday, March 19th. And I thought I would record a quick one here. I don't have a lot to say about Big Brother Canada, and that's why I was doing these, because I'm watching Big Brother Canada. I watched Sunday's show yesterday, and it was the Power Veto show. They did a food comp, which was good. It's fun to see a food comp, and they had to eat gross foods, which was fun. They used to do that in the U.S. Matter of fact, we used to watch them do it live in the U.S. I can remember. Just we'd get to watch actual competitions live on the TV. Of course, Canada, they get to watch very, very little. The feeds are down for hours at a time. They actually don't get to watch much feeds at all. So, I don't know. What's the trade-off? You'll get to watch food comps, but you won't get to get as much feeds. So, I guess I'll take more feeds and less watching comps, if that's my two choices. So it was a messy eating stuff. They did it into 4 teams. I think it was 4 teams of 3. And they did like a double elimination, or elimination, where it was 2 teams went against each other, then the other 2 teams went against each other, then the 2 winners from those 2 teams, or 2 losers from those 2 teams went against each other, because the idea was the last team, the team that lost every competition, was the have-nots. So the have-nots were decided. They did mention, if you've seen the have-not room, it looks like the dentist chairs, kind of like from a few seasons ago on Big Brother USA, except for, I think it was Sam, because Sam was a have-not again for the 2nd week in a row, and she mentioned another week of sleeping on the floor. So apparently, they aren't sleeping in those dentist chairs, they're sleeping on the floor. Or at least Sam is. One of those things that, they make you think one thing and then you find out the other. But they left it in the edit. I still am trying to figure out if I think the editing of the diary room seemed more genuine on Canada, or if it's just, I don't know, I'm just not sure. Or if it's just the people that are in it that seem a little bit more natural when they're talking. It doesn't seem quite as forced. There doesn't seem to be as many jokes being made. Big Brother USA seems to be, we got to have a joke during a competition. Every clip is going to be some kind of a joke or I don't know. They just didn't do that. It just seemed more natural, for what it's worth. And then Chelsea, right? Is that her name? God, I'm getting some of these names down. Chelsea is head of household. Spoiler alert! If you didn't know that yet, then you're already behind. And sorry, I'm going to spoil a little bit more. So if you don't want to know any more than what I just said, then you better stop listening. The show ended with her doing nominations, which they do rather dramatically. Turning off the lights and having her walk through with this briefcase and going into this room and opening the briefcase, and there's a keyboard there and she types in and clickety-clack and, the whole whatever. It's for effect. It's kind of interesting. She did her nominations, and again, spoiler alert, I'm going to talk more about the nominations past what the show is, so if you're only watching the show, don't listen to me after I finish up talking about who she nominated. Of course, I can't even tell you the names of who she nominated, so what's the point? She made her nominations, and look, she has 5 people to pick from. The house was split last Thursday, 5-5, so she's nominating 2 of the 5 that voted, that didn't vote to evict the person that went out, or that didn't vote to evict the person that stayed. How's that? I can't even think of their names. You know what I'm saying. The non-binary person whose name I can't think of right now. By the way, I realized I was saying binary the whole time when I was talking about this before. It's non-binary. The non-binary person, who I've also consulted other people, which the is it the pronoun? Is that the word? I can't even tell you that. The word I'm supposed to use to describe people that are non-binary is they, which totally screws with your brain. So, Dane nominated they, as opposed to saying him or her, I guess, or them. But them makes you think, well, there's more than one. No, just one. Just one person, but we can't call them a him or a her. We have to call them a they. And I'm not making fun of it as in making fun of the person for saying that's how they are. I'm making fun of the awkwardness of how hard it is to say that stuff. There's a difference. Don't think I'm making fun of, say, oh, they can't make up their mind what they are. I get it. I've worked with people that have, gender issues or just have, they don't feel they're one gender specifically, or they're one gender or the other. I get it. I work with people like that. I don't chalk it up to, weirdness or anything, which is something I would have done, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever. No, I'm not. I'm not judging. But it is awkward to try to work your way through the verbal language landscape of when you've grown up with two genders and trying to figure out how to address people to try to start to broaden that out. I am sure 20, 30 years from now, it'll be much more natural for people, and they'll look at you like, why? Why wouldn't you say that? Well, that doesn't make any sense. So, which is cool. All right, back off that soapbox and back onto other stuff. So, Chelsea had had 5 people to pick from. She nominated the guy that went in early because of the vote. He got to go in early and got the sneak peek and saw the blood veto and all that. Him and one of the girls, females, who the two that here's the best way to describe her. I remember because she says she's bisexual. Okay, I can't think of her name either though. Anyways, but they're both pawns because her real target is the one they're calling Mama, who's the one she's 42, but she told everybody she's 29. But they call her Mama in the house, and she has 4 kids, but nobody knows she has 4 kids. So that's Chelsea's target. All right, so that's where the show ended. Now fast forward to today. And I finally jumped online to figure out where the heck, what's the status. Oh, I do want to talk about one other way to watch Big Brother after the end of this. So let me get through this. There's no spoilers here. You guys don't care. You know something's going to happen. So the Power Veto was played. The Power Veto was won. I don't know the details of the Power Veto. That'll be shown on tomorrow night's show. And I can't even tell you who won it, but the person that won it used it, and now Mama is up. I think the girl got saved, and Chelsea put up her target in their place. So, she's the target to go. We'll see if she actually goes, but one way or the other, the 5 people that voted against the wishes of the pretty boys is now going to go home or go get voted. Yeah, they go home. They're not going in. They're not going to jury even, I think. Yeah, so that's that. That'll be shown on tomorrow night's show. So, now, I've brought this up before, but I'll bring it up one more time. How did I watch last Sunday's show? There's about 20 million different ways that you can do it if you're industrious. So, Big Brother Viewer posts a link to it in his app. There's a way to get to it. You go under file, like videos or whatever, and it's there. You just got to figure out how to dig around. I will answer you if you ask me. Someone said, how do you see that on BB Viewer? And I tweeted the person the link, or I said, here's how to do it. I just told them exactly how to do it. Now, they never said thanks or, hearted my reply, which would be like an acknowledgement of, okay, I got that, or anything. But, I did it. I don't know if I helped them or not. And then, I guess the Box dot, whatever the Vox place is, one of the couple places you can watch USA, has archive links to it. And then Video Brother, I think Video Brother is the name of it, that has an archive page that has links to it. So there's places you can watch it there. Those show up like the next day because I think they're linking directly to the Canada stream. I grab it off of YouTube. I watch for it to show up on YouTube, and I grab it. The other option is to watch it live, which, like I said, the Video Brother and the Box, whatever it is, they stream it live. Now, last night, on a whim, I didn't think I was actually going to pay for it, but I ended up paying for it. It's okay. It's $3. I signed up for the Roku channel. There's a Canada TV Roku channel, and I'll tell you where I found it, through Hamster Watch. She's got the link on her page on how to add how to add Canada TV to your Roku. Now, you're paying $3 a month for this, and I think, I'll be totally honest, I think it's kind of a pirate station kind of a setup where this person's got, they're streaming it, but I don't think Global's getting a cut of this. And sooner or later, Roku will probably shut it down if Global goes and complains, or one of the other Canadian stations goes and complains, because there's it's about 10 or 11 Canadian channels. It's a couple of duplicates. They've got like Channel 1 and Channel 2 of the same channel. There's Global TV, that's like Toronto, and then Global TV British Columbia, which means there's a 3-hour gap. So I can watch, if Big Brother is on at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and I happen to miss it, because there's no rewinding, there's no replaying, you're just watching it live, I could catch it at 11 o'clock on the other Global TV channel that I have on my Roku, because of this Canada TV thing. So, if you're willing to pay $3 a month, so when I signed up, I thought, okay, I enter this code, but I've already given Roku my PayPal information from doing things in the past, and so they already had it on record. So as soon as I entered the code, it charged me $3, and I've got this Canada channel for a month. And it'll keep recharging me unless I cancel. So I haven't decided yet what I'm doing. But I'm out $3 as it is right now. Not complaining. I watched some Canadian television last night, which means I really watched some U.S. TV. It's interesting, though, because, it does give you access to some, the Canadian channels, they pick and choose from ABC, from U.S. broadcasters. So on the same channel as Big Brother, you're going to get an ABC show, or you're going to get, they just mix and match their shows. So it's kind of an interesting mix of what you can see. And you can look up the guides as far as what's going to be shown online. You just Google the name of the channel, Global TV listings, and right there you find out what's going to be on next. So anyways, I did that, watched that. So that's what's up with Big Brother Canada. I am going to be busy, really busy the next couple of days, and then I'm taking a week and dashing out of town. So you may or may not hear from me about Big Brother Canada. And this is the point where where the last couple of years I've lost complete interest in Big Brother Canada. It's possible it's going to happen again. We'll see on how bored I am, and if I decide to watch Big Brother Canada even though I'm out on a trip. So anyways, that's what's up, guys. Have a good day. I'm going to go record another one of these on my other Spreaker channel. If you want to listen to that one, if you follow Indie Mike, Indie_Mike, I'll probably tweet the link out there later on today at some point. I'm recording these at like 8:30, 8 whatever in the morning, and then I just get around to posting them at some point during the day. So I'm not sure what time this will go up, but I'm also going to record another one and put it up on that channel sometime today. So anyways, that's it. I'm out. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.